So like I said, after that, right, we get back to the house after all that drama. But wait, before we get back to the house and the mama is short, let me rewind a part. Now, my boo and my brother and them did have words. They had words that went back and forth, but it ended up being cool. But don't just think it was peachy and cream. It really fucking wasn't. It was a lot of drama with them. Like, they went back and forth for a minute, but, you know, ended up being whatever. He had to explain to my brothers he knew who it was, what it was about, all that type of shit. Let's not get it twisted. So when we get to the house, the mama's short. He like, so you short? She like, yeah. He like, get dressed. She got a little pushback, like, get dressed. He like, I gotta say something to you more than once. She was like, I was just wondering with everything that was going on today, can we just relax and I'll make it up to you? He was like, make it up to me? She was like, yeah, I'll make it up to you. He was like, okay, no problem. It's all good. She was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm sitting here. He like, we about to get ready to go in a minute. I'm just waiting on another little package or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. He like, they on their way. I'm like, okay, no problem, whatever. So we sitting there. Now the house quiet. Now you got the new nigga, the two sisters, the mama, me, the homegirl, the homeboy, the original squad that was in there from the beginning. So now I'm like, damn, because I'm just sitting there and I'm still in shock because, you know, bitches' eyes is messed up, motherfuckers' nose is busted, and everybody just chilling. You know what I'm talking about? So, oh boy was like, how you doing? I was like, I'm doing fine. He was like, what's your name? I was like, Pooh. He was like, oh, okay. He was like, I heard about you. I'm like, you heard about me? He like, yeah, I tapped in the other day. He like, yeah, you good in my book. I'm like, for sure. He like, I heard what you did today. He like, that's some solid shit. He like, that's the type of bitch a nigga need. A bitch that ain't scared to whip out or whatever, right? I'm like, man, you know, it ain't about being scared shit. It's them or me. That's in any situation. I'm going to for sure ride for myself. He was like, that's what's up. He was like, that's how you supposed to be. He like, you young, you got your head on straight. He like, you work. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm the one running at the school program in the apartment building. I'm like, yeah, I work. He like, oh, that's what's up. He like, that's what's up. He like, so you ain't really no square. I'm like, I'm far from a square. I'm like, I don't sell pussy. I'm like, but I ain't no motherfucking square. Let's not get it fucked up. I'm like, cause I'm gonna get to a bag. He like, that's what's up. I'm like, let's not get it twisted. I'm gonna get to a bag. So my friend, he like, all right, that's enough talking, my nigga. But he talking to his homeboy. His homeboy like, bro, it ain't like that. She straight. He like, yeah, nigga, but I'm just telling you. He like, nigga, calm down. He like, bro. So they laughing or whatever. Boom. Knock at the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Because the last time a nigga knocked on the door, it was some shit. And what would be so different now? Knock at the door. So knock at the door. All I hear is, so you can come pick me up? He was like, I told you I was handling something. She like, I don't give a fuck. So you couldn't come pick me up? I'm out here hustling, doing my motherfucking thing, and the trick had to come bring me to you? He like, I told you I had to handle something that was more important. She like, oh, so it's more important than what I'm out here doing. He like, yeah, at this particular time. So she come through the door. She like, hello. I don't say nothing. Cause bitch, I don't know you. We not friends. I don't got no reason to talk to you. Bitch, I'm head of security. You better watch your motherfucking lane, ho. I am new to this motherfucking industry, bitch. And I'm running shit. So I advise you to sit the fuck down, bitch. Cause when you, I ain't all here coming here trying to be smart. So my homegirl my homegirl was like, how you doing? She was like, like, had a little attitude. So I'm really like, the fuck? So she come in, she like, oh, so you with square bitches. So you couldn't do what you do. He like, I can understand you mad. He like, but I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. She like, I ain't motherfucking calming down. And took the money out her motherfucking bra, bitch, and threw it at him. Was like, you can have this shit. I'm done with you. A nigga say, you just threw money at me? She was like, I'll do what the fuck I want to do. I'm the one making you. I'm your bottom bitch. I'm the one do it. He was like, he was trying to be cool. He was like, you need to chill out. I can understand you mad. But it was a shootout. She was like, I don't give a fuck. Bitches could die. Oh, now I'm offended. He look at me. I look at him. I said, well, yeah, this bitch right here ain't dead. And I'm going to give it to whatever hoe that needed. So if you feeling some type of way because he had to come get me because I was in the shootout, bitch, it is what it is. She said, I said what I said. I said, oh, really? I took off on her. Boom. Bitch, who you talking to? I wouldn't let up off of her either. I'm talking about I'm going back and forth with this bitch. I'm talking about, bitch, who you talking to? Who could die, bitch? Bitch, the only way I'm gonna get took out, bitch, if I get took out by myself, like I'm talking cash, money, shit, we squabbling. The bitch pulled my hair. When she pulled my motherfucking hair, my homegirl, boom. When my homegirl hit her, he like, that's enough. That's enough. I'm like, nigga, I wish the fuck you would. I wish the fuck you would. He like, that's enough. Let it go. Let it go. She jump up like, oh, you gonna let these square ass bitches jump me? I'm like, on crib, bitch, I'm far from a square, nigga. I'm a hood, bitch. Let's not get it fucked up, bitch. She was like, all right. I see how y'all doing. He like, man, chill out. He like, you asked for that. He like, that's on you. She like, that's all right. I'll be back. He was like, you better come back with my bag. He was like, and pick this motherfucking money up. She was like, I ain't picking up shit. That nigga picked that bitch up by her motherfucking neck. He was like, bitch. I let you pop it. Cause I knew I was supposed to pick you up, but now you doing too much, bitch. You don't run nothing, bitch. It's 1,000 of you, bitch. I don't need you, bitch. Now she crying. Her feelings hurt. He like, pick the money up. He drop her. She picking the money up. This bitch is. She picking it up. He like, bitch, don't you ever disrespect me like that again in your motherfucking life. You got me fucked up. She like, I was just mad. He was like, bitch, shut up with the apologies, bitch. You worthless ass bitch. You ain't shit. Shut up talking to me. Pick the fucking money up and get back to the bag. She like, I'm sorry. He was like, shut up. I'm sitting in the chair looking at her. So why the mama walked through? He was like, get the fuck dressed. She said, but I thought, he was like, don't say another motherfucking word. I'm sick of playing with you bitches. She was like, but I thought, when she said, but I thought the second time, he slapped the shit out of her. Boom! I told you to shut the fuck up and go get dressed, bitch. She said, okay. She go in there and get dressed. He like, fix her wig. I fix her wig. He like, drop her off on Wooty Bam and I'm gonna take her. I'm like, all right. Okay. So I hop in the mama car because the mama got a car, right? The mama got a Nissan. I go drop the mama off where she supposed to be or whatever. I go back to the spot. When I get back, he back or whatever. So I'm sitting there and I kind of got an attitude because I'm like, you got too many weird bitches for me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you better check these bitches. And I told him, I said, look, check this out. I ain't here to fight your bitches. But your bitches ain't gonna disrespect me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. He like, man, chill out. You already beat the bitch up. Like, y'all packed the bitch out. The bitch, she just mad. I'm like, well, she better be mad at you, not me. She better direct her anger to you. He like, man, chill out. You already did what you did. I'm like I motherfucking said, that nigga grabbed me. Come here. He pushed me in the room. He like, I know what's wrong with you. He like, come here. He closed the door. I'm like, nah, get up off me. He like, bring your motherfucking ass up. He grabbed me again. He kissed me. I'm like, oh, here we go with the fucking kissing. He kissing me so hard but so gently at the same time. This nigga kissing me all on my neck. He like, calm the fuck down. These bitches don't get none of this. And I give it all to you. Just calm the fuck down. I'm like, no, get off me. He like, oh, you really think you stronger than me? He like, you ain't motherfucking stronger than me. He grabbed both of my hands, nigga, like this. How he got both of my wrists, I can't move. This nigga taking off his belt. And I'm like, trying to, he like, stop fucking moving. He take his belt off, because now I'm thinking, I know he ain't finna hit me with this motherfucking belt. Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. He take that motherfucking belt and wrap it around my hands and pull it. I'm like, he like, calm the fuck down and come here. Oh, wait a minute. That nigga lay me flat on my stomach. Nigga pull my motherfucking shorts down like, calm down. I'm like, bitch got some accurate. You understand? Now he got my head straight out, but they kind of pulled up. But I'm on my stomach. But the belt got him like up, and he like, you all right, man? This what you need. He like, I'm gonna give it to you full throttle tonight. Like, don't trip. Check your fucking attitude. We gotta get this money. I'm trying to play it off, but I'm talking about, oh, my coochie is giving it away. I'm talking about, I'm trying to give him all that I got from the back. You understand? And I mean, he just, and I'm just like, I'm talking about, I never had an orgasm on my stomach. Like, baby, how you stroking me? Got one hand up and you playing with the kitty. And I mean, I come hard. I'm talking about one of them, I need to go straight to sleep. Now he like, get up, it's time to work. Oh, baby, I can't work after this. Oh, so I go in there, I wash up. I come out. When I come out, it's another bra sitting at the table. Right? So the bra sitting at the table, she just looking. I go sit next to him. But I'm like up under him. He ain't got no problem with showing me affection. So I'm looking at the bra. She going in the refrigerator. She sitting down. She talking. But she mad dogging me. I ain't tripping off of it because it is what it is at this point, right? So I'm sitting there. He like, you want something from the store? I'm like, what y'all about to go get? He like, we about to go get some liquor. I'm like, oh, yeah, I want something. He like, you know what? Come on. I'm going to just have you go in the store because I don't really fuck with these niggas like that. I'm like, all right, come on. I'll go to the store. So on our way out the door, she like, bring me some chips. He like, huh, and keep walking. So I don't ask no questions, you feel me? My homegirl in there, I know she gonna give a nigga the tea. So the homegirl texts me and was like, this bitch got an attitude. I text back, yeah. She said, man, she over here talking big shit about your nigga. Talking about she gonna check him as soon as he walk back through the door. I don't say nothing. I ain't finna give him no heads up. Because like I said, I'm new to this job. I don't know what the fuck going on. We go to the store, right there on Fig. I bounce up. We go back to the apartments. Boom, we go upstairs. I get a homegirl her shit. I'm like, bitch, you already know I'm finna make us a drink. I go in there and get the blender. I blend us up some pink panties. Nigga, me and her drinking. We chilling. I'm like, y'all ready to play cards? They like, yeah. He say, nah, let's play dominoes first. I'm like, nigga, what you think I only can win in spades? Let's go. Domino game. So we at the table. Remind you, she sitting at the table. He like, hey, get up so she can sit down. She said, I ain't getting up on shit. Oh, now you want to talk to me? He like, man, I ain't gonna ask you again. Get the fuck up so she can sit down. She said, I ain't getting up so no square bitch can sit down. Right then and there. Oh, this one of his hoes too. But kind of find out she ain't one of his hoes no more. She hoe for the one my homegirl with. That used to be his hoe. Or whatever the case may be. Right? So now the bitch like, I ain't getting up. He like, alright. He turned around. When he turned back around, he slapped the fuck out of this bitch. Slapped her all out the chair onto the motherfucking couch. And I'm just looking. Right then and there, nigga, all you hear is, I'm like, I'm just sitting there. Because at this point, I'm overwhelmed. It's been a lot. Do you feel me? I'm traumatized at this goddamn point. I'm about to quit. Because, bitch, I'm tired of fighting. Nigga done had a shootout, fights, all this. This too much. Get to the door. All I hear is, you hit my motherfucking daughter? My nigga said, blood, you know what it is, my nigga. You know what your daughter do, nigga. You know she out here. You know how the game go. Fuck you talking about, nigga. That nigga said, keep your hands off my daughter. He said, nigga, I'll put my hands on you. That nigga said, you ain't go, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam. I'm talking about he hit that nigga with a cold ass 12-piece. And then pulled out the pistol and was like, you come back to this door, nigga, you better be ready. That nigga said, man, I was just coming to talk to you. He said, nigga, get the fuck out of here. So now, by then, the other two niggas that hopped up, they didn't went outside. He come back through the door. When he come back in, because they going back and forth. They going back and forth for a minute. They come back in the house. He said, I'm going to ask you one more time and get up out that chair. She said, I'm not even in the chair. I'm on the couch. He said, pick the chair up. She picked the chair up and set it up for me. I said, damn. We started playing dominoes. Probably like 30 minutes later, the phone rang. It's the mama. Can somebody come get me? I'm done. I got what you needed. He said, you sure? She said, I'm sure. He said, babe, you want to go pick her up? I said, not really. I really don't. He said, I got you, though. Y'all go pick her up. So right then and there, I'm like, why you want me to go pick her up, my nigga? I'm like, so you can be right here and talk to this raggedy ass bitch? He like, hey, blood, don't start. I started laughing. I'm like, nah, I'm just bullshitting. I'm like, give me the motherfucking key and give me some money. He like, where y'all going? I said, it don't matter. Give us some money. We got to make a stop. He like, man, all right, last time your ass made a stop, you know what the fuck happened. I don't give a fuck. Give us some money. We about to go to the swap meet real quick. Where y'all going? Avalon swap meet. Shut the fuck up. We finna go to the swap meet. I need some money. He give me some money. We go to the swap meet after I pick up the mama. In the midst of me picking up the mama like, man, I got something to tell him. And I'm like, what? She said, I'm pregnant. I said, you pregnant? Who you pregnant by? She said, I don't know. I said, you pregnant by him? She said, no. I said, well, who you pregnant by? She was like, I think I'm pregnant by old boy. Who? Not the one your daughter got a baby. Ma'am, Miss Sharon, you... I said, well, you better tell him. She was like, I gotta tell him. I said, yeah, you better tell him. So we get some little shit. We go back to the house. Really, I didn't really have no reason to go in the Avalon, so I mean, but I just wanted to go look. You feel me? I just wanted to get out the house or whatever. So we go back to the house. We walk in, we chilling. I roll up. He like, what's up with you? I'm like, said nothing. He like, something going on with you. I could tell by the look in your face, right? And I'm like, nothing. He was like, what you holding back from me? I said, I ain't holding back nothing. He said, so what you know? I said, she got something to tell you. She looked at me, bitch, you better tell him, cause he over here on my head, bitch. I ain't the one in this. You better tell him. She said, I got something to tell you. He like, what? She was like, I'm pregnant. He was like, by who? She said, I think it's by, and she said his name. He said, so you ain't even pregnant by your lawyer trick? Like, she like, no. He like, so what you gonna do? She said, I think I'm gonna keep the baby. Now remind you, the sister ain't in there at the time. So she come out. She like, what you say? He said, she pregnant by your baby daddy. The sister whole face fall to the floor. I'm talking about, she crying. She like, I can't believe you. The mama say, fuck you mean you can't believe me? Bitch, you been fucking your sister husband the whole time. And you thought wasn't nobody fucking with your nigga? What you think this is? She tell her mama, you got to get the fuck out. Oh boy say, your mama ain't going nowhere. Fuck you talking about, bitch. You can't afford this shit by yourself. She said, but it's my. He said, I don't give a fuck. You don't run nothing, bitch. Shut the fuck up for you be up out of here. Bitch, I make all this shit happen. You wouldn't be shit without me, bitch. But having that nigga lay up in this motherfucker like it was his crib. I'm like, she said, but it's, he said, say something else. So the mama in there crying. I go in there and check on her. The sister crying. I ain't go check on her. I ain't gonna lie to you. So now it's nighttime. I'm like, we going back to the spot? He like, I told you I'm waiting on something. He like, I gotta wait on it. I'm like, all right. He say, but I need you to do me a favor. I'm like, do what? He like, I need you to meet me in the room and give me some head. I'm like, nope. That meat is contagious. No, I said it's contaminated. You need to go wash it off and purify it before I put it back in my mouth. And nigga like, I got your ass tonight. He like, I got something for your ass tonight. No, you don't. He like, yes, I do. Like, whatever. So now, another motherfucking knock at the door. Boom. Knock at the door. Her boo thing go to the door. He say, it's your auntie. When the auntie come, I'm wondering why everybody, everybody getting in order. And I'm like, okay. So we continue playing the game. The auntie come in. She like, hey, how y'all doing? They like, hey. Even the niggas is coming in line. And I'm like, okay. Whatever. So the sister come in. She like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. She like, what's your name? I'm like, my name Pooh. She asked the homegirl, what's her name? Da 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 da. She like, oh, okay, y'all chilling? I'm like, yeah, I'm chilling. She like, oh, all right. She like, you a little feisty, huh? I'm like, nah, I ain't feisty. I'm just hood. That's it. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm talking about? She like, I could dig it. So about 10 minutes later, she like, where my money at? The mama like, I had to pay him. She like, I don't give a fuck. Where my money at? She was like, I'm short. She like, oh, so you short? Okay. She look at the nigga like, what's up? He like, man, you already know a nigga just touched down. She like, for sure, but I made sure you had the opportunity to do what you needed to do. So you got my bread? He like, yeah, I got you. I'm finna go in the room right now and grab that. She like, good looking. Now remind you that auntie fine. Auntie fine than a motherfucker, right? So the homegirl looking at me, I'm looking at her. I said, we both attracted to this bitch, right? So we sitting there. She like, what y'all playing? I'm like, dominoes, we about to play spades in a minute. She like, you can't play no spades. I'm like, you got me fucked up. I'm gonna go at this shit. She like, yeah, let me see what you talking about. I'm like, all right. So now we playing cards. We having a good time. Boom, another knock at the door. It's the bitch that got slapped up. She came back. She like, babe, I got your package. He like, yeah. He get the package. He go in there and count it. Do what he got to do. Send her off with what she was supposed to go back with. Whatever. Him and the auntie go in the room. They have a conversation. They come out. All I hear is the auntie was like, oh, I'll see y'all later. I'm like, all right. He like, come on, babe. We out of here. Business is done. I'm like, okay. So we all get up. We packing up. We about to leave and go back to the spot. He tell his homeboy, and we still got liquor and shit at the spot, right? He like, yeah, we got this bottles, da 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 da. He like, all right, say no more. So we get back to the spot. I immediately go hop in the shower because I had took a wash up, but that's just not the full throttle. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the shower. I'm in that motherfucking, the homegirl coming in. She talking to me while I'm in the shower. She like, girl, the auntie was fine. I said, the auntie was fine. I said, damn. I was like, she looked better than the mama, the daughters, and everything. She was like, I know. I said that shit was crazy. So Me and her just in there chopping it up. They like, we finna run to the store and handle some business. We'll be back like in an hour or two. We like, okay, we ain't tripping because like I said, we in a nice ass spot, TVs, all the shit. We got everything we need. So I got a big ass fucking bowl full of weed. I'm rolling up. I didn't smoke. You feel me? I'm watching Martin. I done fell asleep. But when I fell asleep, I know my homegirl was in the bed with me. You know what I'm talking about? So we both in the bed. We knocked the fuck out. But I felt somebody rubbing on my feet. I ain't tripping because I already know it's my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I'm feeling him just rubbing all on my feet, all on my legs. I'm just feeling good because I'm high. I'm sleepy. I'm burnt out. I'm really exhausted. You feel me? Because we ain't really had no real sleep. You know what I'm talking about? Adrenaline been pumping, all kind of shit. So I'm talking about I'm laying there. I'm talking about thighs getting a massage, pussy getting a massage. I mean, I feel amazing. And you know, it's just the TV on. You can't really see too much. And I'm you know, waking up out of my sleep. So I'm laying there. I'm feeling my fucking rub on my head. I'm like, okay, now at this point, I'm really thinking like, fuck it, cause I'm relaxed. You know what I'm talking about? I feel a motherfucker kissing on me. I ain't tripping off nothing. So now I feel somebody giving me head up under the cover. But when I look to the right, I see my homegirl still right here. I look to the left, I don't see nobody because like I said, this person's body is up under the cover. So I just know it's my nigga, you feel me? Yeah, I'm talking about. So I tap the homegirl like, girl, get your ass up out of here. She finally wake up. She like, I'm finna watch. I'm like, bitch, you get on my nerves. We just talking shit to each other right then and there. So then I see the cupboard, just person up under the cover, simply just move over to the side. And at this time, I'm thinking it's my nigga. And at this time, I'm thinking like, you know what? It is what it is. You feel me? Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? So the homegirl getting her issue. So now I'm like, bitch, you been a little too cool. Hold on. I lift the cover up. Who the fuck is this? I'm like, hey. She like, hey, because in our mind, I'm just thinking our niggas on some freaky shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Baby, it's the motherfucking auntie. It's the motherfucking auntie. I'm talking about. She was like, what's the problem? I was like, what's the problem? I'm like, I don't know you. She was like, but I just want to eat y'all out. I'm like, this too much. I'm like, how y'all get in here? She was like, we was here when you got here. We was in the back. I'm like, do my nigga know about this? She like, no, and don't tell him. I'm like, no, and don't tell him. I'm like, check this out. I ain't really with none of that. She like, man, just relax and let me do what y'all do. So my homegirl is like the devil's advocate. She like, for her to be scary, she a freak though. She like, it's just free head. I said, bitch, no. I'm good. I'm like, thank you though. Thank you for the sample. She like, alright. She like, no disrespect. Like, I just thought y'all was with it. You know, whoop whoop. I'm like, nah. About 30 minutes later, remind you, I hop right back in the shower, rinse off, get back in the bed. 45 minutes later, he come in the house. He like, what's up with you? I'm like, what's up with you? I'm like, if you go send a bitch to eat my pussy, let me know first. He like, what the fuck you talking about? Because in my mind, I just know he sent her at us. You get what I'm saying? Like, he had to. He like, what the fuck you talking about? I'm like, the auntie. He said, no, that bitch was supposed to be in the back. I said, well, that bitch woke us both up to some head. That nigga said, well, I said, I thought it was you. I said, I swear I thought it was you. I said, because she was up under the cover. I said, I went in there and smoked and went to sleep. He said, oh, so this bitch feel like she can just disrespect me. And I'm like, right? He go get his boy. We tell his boy what happened. They go snatch her and the bitch she came with right to the room. Close the door and lock it. She like, what's going on? He like, so you just want to give out hair, right? She like, it wasn't. I said, look, I know disrespect. I ain't think he was gonna snatch you in here. I said, I thought he sent you at me. I'm thinking I thought it was a plot. You feel me? She was like, no, I just thought y'all was one of them girls. It wasn't like that. She was like, no disrespect, no nothing like that. Next thing I know, he like, so you know what that mean? She like, what? He like, man, it's punishment time. He get to taking off her shit. I'm like, what the fuck am I involved in? Because now at this point, shit is getting too real. He snatched all her shit off. He like, you want to get my girl hair, right? He was like, babe, did it feel good? I said, yeah, it did. I said, but that wasn't the point. He was like, let me see you get my girl head. Go ahead. She was like, nah. I'm like, babe, chill out. He like, nah. She want to eat you, right? Let her eat you in front of me while she sneaking and doing shit. Now, his homeboy, a whole type of different nigga. Now, auntie is acting like she ain't with it, but we can tell she with it. She just want one of us to say, yeah. And my homegirl like, shit, keep doing what you was doing. She like, you for real? My homegirl like, yep. She started giving the homegirl head. Remind you, the girl she with is just standing there like, what the fuck is going on? So my nigga asked the girl, so what you on? She said, I just came out, I don't want no problems. He said, ain't nobody forcing y'all to do nothing. Your girl want to sneak in here and give head. Why she can't do it in front of us? She was like, I know this is a sex type of swing. I'm with whatever. I just don't want no problems. He said, no, I don't want you feeling like nobody forcing you. Nobody forcing you to do nothing. But if she gonna get my bitch head, she gonna get my bitch head in front of me. Oh, girl said, well, I'm just saying. He said, what you saying? She like, I'm on whatever. He said, babe, you tripping? Nah, do what you do. He whip out. He slap on the condom. She go to work. I'm just looking. I'm like, okay. At this point, I don't give a fuck. This ain't my nigga like that. You feel me? And I know this ain't finna last long. I literally know after we get to Monday, it's gonna be a wrap. This is gonna be no more. You feel me? My nigga getting head like a motherfucker. And I was just thinking to myself, these bitches know how to suck dick around this motherfucker. I tell you that right now. My homegirl getting ate out. Next thing I know, I see her nigga walk to the front of her. Oh, y'all finna get cracking. Now, I'm the only one left out. I'm the only one left out. I go in the bathroom, I pee. My nigga must have noticed I left out, so now he think I got an attitude. He like telling her, like, watch out. He like, babe, you mad? I'm like, I'm not mad at nothing. Which I'm not mad at nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not. Like, I'm really, like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm over this shit. Right? Like, I'm really, really over it. So now, like I said, we at the spot. I'm just watching. I'm smoking. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have an attitude. But I hear the front door. I'm like, babe, somebody at that door. So he go to his phone. He like, who the fuck at the door? He go to the door. Next thing I know, he run back. He tell his boy, hey, grab that. Boom, he jump up, grab that thing. They go to the door. Oh, boy, that they just whooped on. The bitch then brought him to the spot. But he come with like 7 niggas. They hop on the phone. Hey, call my boy. He throw me the phone. Call this number. Tell them niggas to pull up. They answer. I'm like, hello? I'm like, hey. Playboy said pull up right now. They like, we on our way. I'm like, it's niggas at the door. I don't know what's going on. He like, we on our way. Boom. All you hear is arguing, going back and forth. They going back and forth. He like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Whoa, nigga, whatever y'all want to do, whatever y'all, whoa. But the niggas is trying to come through the other door. He like, nigga, I air this motherfucker out. They like, nah, nigga, come outside and fight. He like, nigga, it's too many of y'all. I'ma kill y'all niggas. Like, they going back and forth. His niggas finally pull up. They pull up, they get outside, they rumbling like a motherfucker. I mean, they is squabbling. Oh, they lose. Not my nigga them, but the ones that